Sure I will.
Just holler if you need anything else.
Thanks. Good morning, Rose.
Morning, Jimmy Lee.
Thanks.
Well, they've been better.
Uh-oh. What's the problem?
Huh. How long have you got?
Must be love. Where's Jake, anyway?
He's out of town on a Baldwin case.
Oh, so he says.
What, you trying to cheer me up?
No. I got it on authority that he's coming back just for you.
Well, he's sure as heck better. That's all I need. Things can't get much worse. Something wrong with...
How much are you?
Well, you barely touched your food.
I'm not hungry. How much?
In Kelly's, you don't eat, you don't pay.
Right.
I wonder what got into him.
I think it was something he read.
What?
No luck, huh?
How can the health department not know where its own boss is?
It's easy. It's bureaucracy. Look, did you try the hospital?
Yes, and the Webbers. They say he's supposed to be working at the health department today.
He must be out in the field somewhere.
I've got to locate Rick. I mean, something's got to be done about this.
And fast before the word gets out.
They didn't even have the nerve to notify me first. I can't believe it. I have to read it in the newspaper like everybody else. Rose! See? The whole town knows about it.
What is it?
What you were about to say.
You're kidding. I just found the place myself. I haven't even told Brian.
What are you talking about?
My apartment. Oh, it's fantastic. I was so lucky to find it.
Oh, congratulations.
You don't sound very happy for me.
I'm sorry. I've just got some other things on my mind.
Well, what's the matter?
This.
Is this true?
I only know what I read in the papers.
Oh, my goodness. There must be a mistake.
You bet there is, and that crook made it.
The health department has served notice that Kelly's, the diner on the waterfront, has been found to be below standard.
Can you imagine Kelly's a health hazard?
Could you keep your voice down before the rest of the customers find out, okay?
And when I get my hands on that Alfred Rodney man, I'm good.
Who is he?
He's the so-called health inspector.
Well, is he the guy that wrote this unfair report?
Yes, he certainly is, and I know why he did. The only health he's concerned about is the state of his bank account.
Well, what does that mean?
I just wish I could locate Rick. Oh, I've called all over town trying to find him.
Honey, I know where he is.
Where?
Well, he's just down the street, as a matter of fact. Yes, he's at a Waterfront Association meeting with Brian and Dan.
Do you know how long that's supposed to last?
Brian's supposed to meet me after he finishes.
I wish I could get over there, but I can't leave this place. Not that I'm going to have that many customers.
Look, okay, I'll take care of it for you. I got to go anyway. I'll drop by and tell Rick to come here when he's done, okay?
Would you do that? I'd really appreciate it.
I sure will.
Thank you.
All right.
And tell him to hurry, man. They're not going to get away with this.
Okay.
Oh, my. Well, hon, I guess there's not too much you can do until Rick gets here. So we might as well talk about my apartment.
It's nice, huh?
Oh, it's wonderful. I mean, it's one of those old buildings, you know, the classy stuff, high ceilings, I mean, the whole thing. And the best part, it's only a few blocks from the mayor's mansion. Practically neighbors with Luke and Laura.
Hey, Claudia.
Hey, Rick.
Rose. Jimmy Lee said you needed to see me.
Yeah.
What's up?
Have you seen the paper yet today?
No, I ran a little late this morning.
Well,
What?
Kelly's was mentioned.
Oh, what do you mean?
It seems your health department has found this place below standards.
Kelly's?
Mm-hmm. One of your health inspectors, Alfred Rodney, dropped in on me the other day. He caught me by surprise, but that's not why I was cited.
All right, then why were you cited?
Rick, he all but asked me to pay him off if I didn't want to be written up for violating the health code.
He offered you a bribe.
That's what I'd call it, yes.
Rose, that's a very serious charge.
Well, so was calling Kelly's a health hazard. And at least I didn't go around pointing my finger in the newspaper for all of Port Charles to see.
Are you absolutely positive that it was a bribe?
Positive. And it isn't the first time he's tried it either.
We said that to you before?
No, not me. That's only because he's never found a possible violation in here before. But I know Alfred Rodney's name from all the other restaurant owners around here. This man is notorious, Rick, for asking for a little something on the side in exchange for special favors.
Well, he is, we'll see about that.
So what are you going to do?
I'm going to run a little check on his background, his entire history, all of his records.
Listen, I can give you the name of several other people that own restaurants that will tell you the same story.
All right, well, maybe I'll need that, too, but right now I want to do my own check.
Will you please let me know what you find out?
Sure, the second I find out, I'll see you around.
Thank you.
We'll get to the bottom of it.
Hey!
What'd you find out?
I'm not sure, Rose.
What do you mean?
Sure.
What do you mean?
Well, I checked out Al Rodney. He happens to be almost with the department 40 years. And he is due to retire in about 2 months.
That doesn't sound like a man who would go around soliciting bribes.
Well, that's just the beginning of it. He happens to be a model citizen. I mean, his record is clean. He goes to church every week. There is nothing. His record is spotless.
Then why on earth would he ask me for a bribe?
I don't know, and I don't know exactly what to do either.
I don't get it, Rick. I don't get it. How does a dump like the Bucket of Blood stay on the good side of the health department? The place is a pit. It's filthy. Yet I never see any notices in the paper calling it below standards.
Well, the Bucket of Blood is in this district as well. He's got the whole waterfront.
Interesting.
It's interesting you mentioned the Bucket today.
Why is that?
Because it's on Al's schedule for the afternoon. Maybe I should pay a little visit over there so we can find out.
Do it, but keep a low profile. You might see something because, Rick, I'll bet you anything the Bucket is paying him and has been for years.
Well, if they are, I'll find out. We'll see you a little later.
Okay, good luck.
Thanks.
What do you have?
Come up here. Whatever you got on. Thanks. Cheers.
Excuse me, pal. Your customers to take care of.
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
Oh, I thought something had happened to you.
Sorry, some things I have to do came up right after I went there.
Did you see Rodney?
I did. He might be right. He could be taking a bail.
I knew it. I knew it.
I saw the bartender slip him an envelope.
So that's it then. You fired him, right?
No.
Well, yeah, I guess you should wait till you get back to the office to do that.
Rose, he's been with the department almost 40 years. I fired him because I think he's taking a bribe. He'll have me in court.
But you just admitted you saw him accept a bribe. What more proof do you need?
I saw him take an envelope. Now, I didn't have a search warrant for that envelope. As far as I know, there could be pictures of his kids in it.
Sure. This is ridiculous.
Rose, that's the law. Until I see him actually take a bribe, money, as a payoff, I can't touch him.
Great. So now what?
I wait for him to do it again. Maybe someplace else.
What do I do in the meantime, Rick?
Keep your place clean.
Everybody's a comedian today.
Rose, if he's taking bribes, I'll find out. I'll get him in good time.
I just hope Kelly's can last that long.
Come on. Well, Your Honor, are you throwing an informal luncheon?
Well, actually, we're just trying to beat the crowds by coming to a place that's been condemned.
This place is as sanitary as any you'll find.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. I believe it. Sit down. Join us for lunch.
Gotta get back to the hospital.
Oh, come on. Well, wait a minute.
Come on, now, wait.
All right. Does he live?
It's fine, it's great.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Oh, you just missed the mayor. He stepped out for a minute.
Oh, that's a terrible shame. I'll have to talk to you instead.
Business or pleasure?
You think I came all the way down here just to shoot the breeze?
I wish somebody would. Come in. Pull up my
Thank
headache.
you.
Mayor Spencer.
Yes.
I have to leave these few files
A
with you.
few files? What, are you working out here?
And they have to be signed in triplicate.
Okay, well, if I don't get to it today, I'll do it first thing in the morning, all
Well,
right?
before lunch.
Lunch when?
Lunch today.
Thank you, Joe. So, you wanna help me sign these while we talk?
Yeah, you're really serious, right?
Yeah, I am serious. I really am.
I'd rather talk, and I appreciate you taking the time to see me.
Okay, what's the prob?
It is a problem. It has to do with a certain health inspector, the one who gave some violations to Rose Kelly the other day.
Oh, yeah, I was wondering about that. What happened? You catch her on the day when the mystery meat was cold?
That's part of it. The guy was out for a bribe.
A bribe? Didn't he know Rose wouldn't go for that?
He knows now.
Well, I couldn't believe that he would legitimately nail her.
He's trying to get even. And at the same time, he's evidently doing this stunt all over town.
How do you know?
Rose told me. And I saw what looked like a bribe take place at the Bucket of Blood.
Did you call him on it?
I couldn't. I didn't have a warrant. All I saw was an envelope change hands. But had I seen an actual bribe go down, he'd been fired on the spot.
Sounds to me like you got the situation in control. What do you need with me?
Well, I wanted to keep you abreast of what was happening and see if you had any suggestions.
Well, I agree with you. You haven't got a case unless there's a smoking gun.
All right, what do you recommend I do?
Catch him in the act?
In the meantime, I just let him run all over town, doing the same thing, offering bribes?
Well, I don't know, Rick. I'm no lawyer.
All right, then who in the city government, legal-wise, do I get an opinion from?
Well, that's simple. You ask Lee. Yeah, Lee's the man for this. I don't want you to do anything that either one of us will regret later.
I don't think we can have too much legal advice when it comes to this particular situation.
Okay, I'm going to call him right now. I seem to be doing this a lot lately.
What's that?
Calling Lee. You think there's a moral in that story?